What's up, everybody? Brother Blanks here. Black Abolition Movement for the Mind. Got my brother Joe here. And we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to let y'all listen to a little bit of that track first. You always feeling that track, right, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Precondition that your victims of history now we slave to this new trade. While our slave mentality serves as shackles and locks.
Like I said before, y'all like the track, go to the most streaming platforms, check it out, support Black Abolition Movement for the Mind. Help us get some good in the hood.
And play for our community, our neighborhoods in misery.
And also the Scar Spangled Bank book, KDP Publishing, or come right here at Black Abolition Movement for the Mind and give us a call, 773-510-1713.
Can never get tired of this song.
The track is particularly considering that's a signature piece of the book. You know, alright, everybody, I think y'all heard enough of that signature piece and that sign-in piece of the Scar Spangled Banner. So we about ready. We're gonna get into it right now. You ready? What you say, Joe?
We ready.
All right. So, Joe, what we want to talk about today?
Okay, so we want to talk about the Shen Yun event that we went to as a BAM organization. It was so uplifting. You know, us even coming together, like we call it the BAM fam, because we always, you know, with each other, making sure we good.
Unity.
So, unity.
We have to teach by example what we're trying to convey out there.
Yes, and it was so exciting from the bus, the atmosphere from the youth, the adults there.
Right.
You get to see other people, family, you know, meet them, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, man.
Yeah. You know, I always, you know, often I'm stressing that, you know, there's truly, in society, there's truly only one source, one energy by many names, and one people of humanity by many colors. And I think it's always good to open up our youth to another side of their history and culture. And the other side of that history and culture is where we look at our Asian history and culture, you know, because you got to remember, there's been nowhere on the planet that black folks have ever went that you do not see our presence in that culture of people. When we went to even when we're thinking about, there's no one prototype that define our African feature, heritage, and culture. You know, we all over the planet.
I love that.
If you look at Nelson Mandela, that's someone that you can really look at him. You can see those Asian features. You know what I'm saying? Of us as a black people. So, and that's why I always find that it's important that if we can get our youth out of our community and broaden their horizons as to what black actually look like, other than just in a confined compartment. But we are people with the world over. So to be able to go there and for them to also get a chance to see them pay that tribute in dance to poetry. Actually, that Shen Yun, the whole thing, and what we experienced was truly, it was really poetry in motion.
Man,
you know?
I never seen, like, of course I seen people like try to be in harmony as ones, which, you know, Brother Blanks always preached too, to be in one, like you said. And I never seen, like, would the movement be that everybody's at the same pace, the same vibration. It was amazing, man. My eyes was glued to the plate like glue, basically.
I just feel good about it because as an artist, and particularly as a spoken word artist, to actually, and there was a feature presentation in there as to where they paid tribute to one of the poets, one of the Asian and Chinese poets of that time. And so that was really good for our youth to be able to see another form and another expression of poetry other than just the spoken word, and to be able to see poetry in motion, in dance, with the Asian brothers and sisters. I just thought that was something good for them to get exposure, and they was really excited about it too.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Almost had me wanting to flip out there when I seen him. I was like, oh,
and I know you have those skills because you remember when we was out on the field that day, and when we was out there doing poetry over in North Chicago, we was on the field. I'm like, look at Joe.
I'm like, dang, I gotta get my practice back on. They was over there.
Yeah, man.
Flip flopping away, male and female. They was going crazy.
It's nothing to be taken lightly when you see someone that can articulate an expression. I mean, you really got to be in good shape, to see, just basically how they was expressing themselves and how they was moving, and everything. So we want to continue to our best ability to expose our youth to different aspects of our history, our culture. Even when I went over to, even when I was gifted with the ability, and I always look at it as a reward when I had the opportunity to go to Egypt.
I know where you was going with it,
right?
I was,
and to see the Nubian brothers and sisters, and over in Aswan, Aswan. So that was the south end of Egypt, and to see all them brothers and sisters there. So, but not to take the focus off of the Shen Yun when we got a chance to experience that. It was something that I had seen many years, and I always said that if I had an opportunity, I was going to take my family and my, the kids and the granddaughters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the Most High had allowed a way for me to be able to take the extended family of the BAM community also, and to be able to have us there, man, as a family with my immediate family, and then the extended family of BAM, and and also some family from the community. Man, it was beautiful, man.
I loved it, man. We was all enjoying it. It definitely give you a vibe where, spiritually, and then you can see humanity, like how if we come together as if we can make some things happen, man, amazing things happen.
I think of the philosophy. I think of the ancient philosophies and the Chinese teachings of the Eastern history and culture. I have to think back no further than our brother Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee and that whole concept. I was just kind of feeling that aura when I was there, when Bruce Lee say things like, "Be water, my friend. Be formless." And I'm watching them, move on stage formless. You know what I'm saying? And there was just so much that we have to pay tribute to when we think about Eastern history, philosophy, and we got to remember Asia and Africa was all one at one time. So that's why you will find a lot of our brothers and sisters who refer to themselves as the Asiatic black man and woman. So to go there and to experience that Asiatic feeling and that ambiance really brought things into perspective when it comes down to speaking of Asiatic black men and women, and the philosophies and the teachings of the East.
Yes, definitely good discipline. I had like you said, I'm still on the Shen Yun event. Yeah, but I did have a Asian friend from Thailand, and just learning about her culture too. It reminded me of the, like you said, the African culture, like as far as the food, the way how they form at a table and eat together, type thing. Man, it was just amazing, man. You could take so much things from artists like that, and I'm just glad. Thank you, Brother Blanks, too, and the whole organization.
Man, you know me. I always give all praise and thanks to the Most High and many ancestors for us to be able to provide such an opportunity here, and for me to still be here. And I really can't say it enough. For a young brother who came up on the humble beginnings and grew up on the dead-end dirt road at the foot of a hill in Mississippi, and to be here right now, 35 years, cocaine clean, crack and heroin free. I always speak that because I want to keep that in front of me, behind me, because I'm still living in the same hood, in the same community, but to be able to be blessed, to be able to be there and to be in the now, and for us all to be together at that event, man, man, that speaks volumes, brother.
It do.
And I always say, as I often say, that gives my life purpose and meaning, that when I'm able to be that vessel for new beginnings and new horizons in people's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So real blessing to us all. So. So anyway, everybody, once again, this is Brother Blanks here at Black Abolition Movement for the Mind, and we just had to come on here today, and we just wanted to let y'all know that we had a good time from the beginning. We had a nice ride that we went on and everything, and with that being said, from the time that we left the BAM headquarters and and took the trip there and everything, right? And we got down there, and just some of the kids, I'm watching their faces. Oh, by the way, y'all, this was at the Civic Opera in Chicago, and
beautiful scenery.
Yeah, and many of the youth that was with us had never went inside of a civic opera or such an arena, and just to see the expressions on their face, to have such an exposure to that. And I'm talking about, and look, I'm saying the youth, but even some of the adults that was with us, the young adults,
enjoyed it,
and vibing, and everything. So it was good, really good. So I look, and whenever that opportunity comes again, to maybe do it again.
Oh yeah.
So Joe, you have anything in closing you want to close out with? You want to talk about or add?
No, like I said, I love the experience. And when we have experience like that, we always tell the people we had a BAM good day, and it was definitely a BAM good day that day. And I'm looking for plenty more, which I know is coming.
Right.
So much doing for the community that we trying to do, that we are doing. Ain't no trying, but I'm just glad too. I'm like we call this the safe place because we get straight to the point. What's the goal? What's the mission?
Right. Right. We here and for everybody, we're right here located in the Chicagoland area on the south side of Waukegan, affectionately known. We on the set. Here in the first ward, and oftentimes people say, "Is there any good that can come off the south side of Waukegan?" But we have been that light on the hill, and just trying to, when you're doing the work, you don't really have to talk about it a lot. You just teach it by example. You know what I'm saying? Just keep putting in the work, and you don't have to, whatever your ideas and the direction you want to move. You don't have to beat nobody over the head with it. If you just do it, you live it, and you be it by example. When they ready, they'll come find you. You don't have to look for them.
I like that.
And most of our members that have come here is someone who have saw the work, and more importantly, have saw the results of what we've been doing. And that's how many of our members are here. It's a very grassroots organization, y'all, but we've taken on some Goliath issues, and thanks to the ancestors and the Most High, been very successful at challenging some of those issues. You've been with us on some of those occasions.
Enjoy being with it too, man.
So Joe, what do you think our next mission should be in the direction of BAM right now? What we're doing? What do you feel?
I think I love I know it seemed like it goes with the flow.
What's that?
And I think the main mission is being together, and what's most important is the generation that come before us, and the next generation that's coming after us. Try to be push as much knowledge to them as much as they put much knowledge into us too. So it comes in a full circle, and we just keep on pushing forward and making good things happen, man. Yeah.
And a lot of this, as we're looking at now with the summer, and the weather getting, with the change of the weather, it's getting warmer. And in the area of peace and prevention over violence, these are some of the very reasons we want to introduce our community and our people outside of the box of their thinking, our youth, and broaden their horizons. And here they get a chance to know, when you look outside of just out of your community, we know we get to understand and understand we're not each other's enemy.
Yes.
We have when we look at this climate that we're in right now, we have a much bigger enemy to contend with than this constant violence that we impose on ourselves.
Yes.
So that's why one of the things we here at Black Abolition Movement for the Mind, when I founded it in under that name, there was many Joe who would say, Blanks, man, maybe you don't want to use that term black, you know, if you're gonna get support. You're looking for support and you're looking for funding. I'm like, but first of all, I'm not looking for funding. What we are looking for is to complete our mission, and for those who believe in what we're doing that want to support us, then they're able to provide some funding, and it's a write-off for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, and we want to continue on that mission of not just going out looking for funding, but I would say if we do the work, just like Senator Adrian Johnson, we didn't go knocking on her door. If people see what we're doing, you believe in what we're doing, you know we're sincere and we're genuine. Oftentimes I try my best not to have to go knocking on doors. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ashamed to ask. Closed mouths don't get fed, as it's often said. There we go again.
Brother Blanks with the rhymes, man.
So, but closed mouths don't get fed, is often said. But we also want to be mindful of where we take our funding from, who we get our funding from, because you are accountable to whoever it is you get funding and support from.
True.
And I always try my best ability to only be accountable to the Most High and the people we serve.
Yes.
So I don't have a problem asking the people for funding. If I can get funding and support directly from the people without having to get it from the state and the government, and that way we only accountable to you, the people, and the Most High we serve. So if you'd like to support us here at Black Abolition Movement for the Mind, our efforts, you can call us at 773-510-1713, or make your donations payable to BAM for the Mind, BAM for the Mind. And you can reach us here at 773-510-1713 to help and support us to continue to do some good in the hood.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
All right. Joe, anything else?
No, man. Just more to come. That's all I can say. More to come.
More to come. And as we always tell the people, to continue to do what?
Read, write, recite.
Whatever you do, never give up the good fight. Bam.
Got anything you want to say before we get back in?
I want to say, y'all, it was a good show. It's something exposure to something different. All of it is our history, our heritage, and our culture. Make no mistake, as I always say, there's one God, one source of many names, one people or one human beings of many color. And we got to expose our children to all that history, heritage, and culture. Right here at the Civic Opera, we just got a chance to see Shen Yun, Chinese dance. Good piece. Bang.
Man. Should we do that elephant?
Huh? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do that wallpaper picture right now.
Okay. Y'all enjoyed yourself?
We did.
Good.
It's nice seeing y'all twins. You know they be shy.
That.
I think the good math is in order.
Yeah.
You enjoyed the show, man?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Love it.
Good.
Nice meeting you.
Good.
It's nice meeting you.
I enjoyed the show.
Yeah. Hold on a minute.
Oh, it was lovely meeting you. All right. Thank you.
Francisco, give me a second. Hold on.